And similar forts to these didst last, while arriving in el barrio de las Huertas, be many-sided the town of Madrid, though never hath seen passage by el Cid. The people hereabouts be open and friendly, de buen comportamiento, yet a little too trendy. Hardly ever wouldst thou be here, left in a corner, quietly sipping a beer. Of all who by fortune didst we meet, or misfortune depending where thee doth greet, by la Puerta del Sol, there in the street, converse with fine strangers on thy feet. And there by the side of the Puerta del Sol lies the centre, Hispania's navel stone, from where Spanish kings and parliamentary underlings decide fates and fortunes, all manner of things. 'Tis a place strangely calm for a capital, yet night tranquillity transcends out musical. Lights flare up, the city doth not sleep, never be a shortage of life on the cheap. 'Twas from here that King Philip once said, "Send forth the Armada." School children have read of an ostentatious fleet he didst have, to crush the villainous Britons, clear the path. 'Twas about time somebody taught 'em a lesson, to mend their meddling ways from honor's digression, and show if once and for all who be they that commandeth the seas and most piously pray. 'Twas not so easily a fleet be thus built, and unto Mother Nature hide thy guilt. The cost was heavy in timber and men, the forests of Castile wouldst grow never again. Think if we now of climate change, it be out new, in olden times strange. Yet modern and antique man be equally vain, worry little of disaster, if for the moment we gain. When approaching Madrid by Ave a train, likened unto a bird in speed the main, thing noticeth thee, such an empty plain, where no bird doth rest, totally drained. What became of King Philip's grand ambition, faced off against Drake by attrition? That faithful pirate who served Britannia's queen. Even Scotsmen know of what befell that Hispanic dream. 'Tis not only those outskirts that have seen destruction's devastation, likewise has been inflicted far closer with sad loss of life. The Ave's nesting place also came to strife. A tortuous station many pass through, never fought any, ne I nor you, to end our days by cunning deception, that tragic morn of cruel detonation. Times like these be they easy to blame, others who act accuse the foul shame, yet the causes that lead to such drastic measures remain neglected, unfit for society's censures. Think we not to address the ill, but to respond in kind and continue to fill hearts and minds with bitter bile, those we oppose full far unreconciled. A civilization, despite what be fought, need not have its idols forcibly fought, if its own adherents neglect to support, seeing as hollow what they previously bought. Things of this kind inevitably fall, of their own accord, like any a wall. Strong as it seemeth, strong in its day, corrosion comes from within when all seems but grey. The trick be to have out else already a pre-existing alternative which canst steady the disruptive forces of social change, and give new light, possibilities range. A creature grows bold in a chrysalis, needs time to develop into a symphysis, and when it be ready finally to be born, the old around it crumbles, fitfully shorn. Those innocents who always die in vain, a toucher's atrocity, where art thou the blame? Thy social ills, far beyond corrupt, yet those who oppose in ideas equally bankrupt. Change canst be crawling, long drawn out, or swift to strike blows, reducing to nought that which before seemed our every and all. How slowly history proceeds, why dost thou stall? How sad that it takes such devastating might for us to achieve but a moment of clear sight, and for once punish those we allow to lead in our stead. Alas for this, innocence bleeds. Yet life doth go on, well, for some anyway, and back to our rote the powers doth sway. Railway tracks can't be easily replaced, a toucher remains a gate, onwards we race.